and welcome to Hodgepodge. We hope you're enjoying your summer. As you can tell, we're skiing. I assume. We hope you like this rerun episode that we have lined up for you. Enjoy!
Pizza!
Hodgepodge, it's a show. It's a lot of things that sort of go together. Hodgepodge, we think it's funny. We hope you do too. But if you don't, we're gonna do it anyway. Hodgepodge, it's a show. It's a lot of things that sort of go together. Hodgepodge, now you know what happens when we can't get together. Hodgepodge.
Welcome! Welcome to Hodgepodge on this lovely day, whatever day it is, Thursday. Hello! This is Hodgepodge, your local teen librarian variety show. My name is Miss Monica, and here with me is my partner in crime, Claire. Whoops, Claire. How good
I think we'll get that right.
Claire?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. Today's been pretty good. How about you? How's your day been?
It's fine. It's like late in the afternoon. Oh, actually, I have the saddest story, and I've been waiting all day to tell you. Are you ready for this? Claire, no one else will appreciate this, but it's our show, so I feel like it's okay that I just go ahead and discuss this with you. I was getting ready this morning for Hodgepodge, and I was like, I'm gonna wear like a cute necklace. It's spring. I feel like a cute necklace is a good plan. I went to pick a necklace. What happened? Like, how? I hang them all on a thing. I don't even understand how this occurred. Like, they're just knotted.
You gotta wear them all now.
Free them, and it got even worse. And I was like, if only we were in person, like this could be our challenge. I could just give you a fistful of knotted necklaces, and we could see who could untangle my costume jewelry fastest. I was devastated. So I am necklaceless because
You gotta wear them all. Wear them all at the same time.
even like I was unclipping some of the ends to like try to pull one free, and they wouldn't even pull free then. So they're all just like unclipped and loose, and yet somehow tied in knots. My morning was really difficult. I'm doing better now, obviously. We're several hours past that, but I did say to myself, I'm just gonna bring this so Claire can understand my struggles.
And understand I do. That's why I don't have any necklace other than the one I'm wearing.
That is true, whereas I possibly have too many. So instead, I'm just wearing a sparkle bracelet.
Sparkles!
My bracelets never get tangled up. Anyway.
It's a show where we mouth diary our thoughts for you guys.
Anyway, what are we doing today, moderator?
Hello, Ms. Clare. Hello, Ms. Monica.
Hello.
I have come up with a challenge today that is going to be very challenging. And I call this challenge, What Do You See?
Don't like it already.
So
Nope.
I'm going to put a picture on the screen, and we'll see what you see.
Okay.
Ready, set, go.
It's a dog. It's a dog with like a person.
Yeah, with the hat.
Dude.
The hat with the ear.
Dog person.
Yeah.
It's an optical illusion of a dog with a guy. Is there more?
Is there another? Are there many people?
Are we missing something?
Like, yeah, I only see those two.
So
got
you see that face looking down?
Yeah.
Because he has the...
Already?
Is that our challenge? Our challenge was
It took me weeks to find that. Well,
Oh,
I can see that I'm going to have to come up with a more challenging challenge next week. Perhaps it will be Monica untangles her necklaces. But
I mean, yeah, that might get.
anyway,
Yeah, like it's like a really ugly hat, and then a guy like pensively looking down the jowl of the dog, right?
Yes. Well, at first I was like, oh, there's more? There, it didn't stop. So I was like trying to see if there's like a guy's face in the tongue as well.
Moderator, you fool. We grew up on highlights. Like, we're good at this.
well,
Show us a magic eye next time. I'm great at those.
I will go back to the drawing board. Great work as always, and I will come back with something more difficult next week.
That was the best challenge we've had so far. I
I
feel
know.
so skilled and competent.
I'm a visual person. That's how I learn. That's how I operate. So like hidden objects, favorite thing.
Done. All right, well, that was certainly a thing. What are we doing next?
I think we should have a book talk.
I love book talks. Yes, excellent plan. What book are we? Oh, okay. Ready when you are.
All right, here we go.
Hi everyone, my name is Miss Julie. I work at the Walker branch of Kent District Library, and I'm going to tell you about the book Ground Zero by Alan Gratz. Now, this is the story of the September 11th, 2001 terrorist attacks. It more specifically covers what happened in New York City at the Twin Towers. It has two characters. There's Brandon, and he's there on the day of the terrorist attacks, up in one of the towers with his dad when the plane hit the tower. And then there's also the story of Rashmina that kind of interweave back and forth throughout the book. Rashmina is in present-day Afghanistan dealing with her own 9/11. And what's happening to her is as a result of what happened in 2001 in New York City. There's this fighting between the U.S. and the Taliban, and what her family and her village have to go through as a result of living somewhere where there are present-day attacks. So when I read this book, I could not put it down. I read it in one day, and it has been a while since I did that. It was exciting. It was terrifying. There was violence. There was death. All the exciting things. But there's also some good heart to it, kids. The kids, Brandon and Rashmina, learned that they have their own strength to make it through things. And they also learned that when you're going through stuff, you need friends, you need allies, and you need to come together as a community to make it through. So if you're looking for a book that you just can't put down and talks about how much one day can really change your life, you should read Ground Zero by Alan Gratz.
I love Alan Gratz.
Gratz had a new book, which shows how distracted I've apparently been.
Yeah, you should be wowed by this. We cataloged it as historical fiction, so it is apparently long enough that is part of history. Don't you feel old?
Okay, guess I'll just turn into the crypt keeper and go take a nap in my coffin. Are you kidding me? Great.
Yep.
Great. That's
it was earth shaking when I read the label. I was like, I'm old. Yay. Oh, yay.
What? That's I like, if I was able to replicate that moment in, like, what was that, Indiana Jones, where like the guy's face melts entirely off, like that's kind of what I'm feeling right now. Just imagine that's happening right now.
I'm imagining it.
Okay, well, great book review. Sad feelings regarding my own ancientness. What are we talking about next? Oh, wait, don't we have games today? We have a games thing, yes?
We do. We have Miss Hannah and Miss Bethany talking.
I always learn so much here.
Games worth the hype.
Hi, everybody. My name is Hannah.
Hi, I'm Bethany.
And we're going to talk about a couple games worth the hype. So for today, the video game that I have to share is Sakuna of Rice and Ruin, which this is the cover art right here.
really pretty.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. So you are a rice harvest goddess. Some humans accidentally find your stash of rice. You get very upset about it, and you accidentally destroy a bunch of rice that was for you. You get sent off onto a demon-filled landscape, and for her to be able to go back to heaven, or, well, whatever, portally, God, they don't want to say heaven, but the above place, you have to grow a special rice harvest back and kill all the demons in the area. So it's both a fighting simulator and a farm simulator at the same time. So you side scroll and fight here, and then you also have a rice patty that you're in charge of. So it's got a really good combo. It has an original soundtrack. It was made by an indie developer, essentially 3 people, which makes it even cooler. And it's on the Switch, PS4, and on Steam.
That's
So
awesome.
Anywhere, and it's really cool.
So do you ever have to like fight in the middle of having like you're doing your rice farming?
No, that's the best thing. They're almost like 2 separate things. So if you're feeling like a cozy gamer kind of mood, you can just work on your rice patties. When you need to get more materials for your rice patties, you go and fight demons. So it's this really cool duality to it. And it's just very pretty as well.
Yeah. Worth it. Definitely worth playing. I'll have to go ahead and pick that one up.
Yeah, it's great. You can get a digital or physical copy.
Cool.
Yeah.
So I'm going to share a game that I've had for a while, but it's been pandemic times and we haven't been able to go out much. So my husband and I were playing some of our 2-player board games. And this is one that we got in 2019 after going to Gen Con. It's called Lost Cities, and it's not really a board game. This one's a card game. And it has a whole bunch of cards of different colors that represent different pathways that you can take on your journey to a lost city. And you have to go back and forth and try and figure out if you can play the card for the path. And it's a points-based game, and it's really complicated to explain, but once you start playing it, it's really simple to play. And it has a lot of replayability because the cards are very randomized, and you get the chance to play over and over again against a person who is also learning with you usually. So that makes it a lot of fun.
That sounds really cool. You get a little adventure game, and it's easy to learn the rules and probably a little hard to master. So it's a good...
Absolutely.
All right, cool. That's what we have to share with you. Back to you, Monica Clare.
I actually love Lost Cities. I've lost every time I've ever played it, but it's not actually hard. I just can't play it well, but I love it.
I'm just really, really obsessed with the idea of a game that involves both demon slaying and cozy contemplative rice farming.
How would I know that you would love that?
Genre of game I knew existed, but I'm absolutely here for. And I think I have a PS something. I have a PS number
2?
device. I could maybe play that. You can tell I'm great at the gaming, by the way. I'm unsure of what console I have, but I could kill demons and also have a beautiful rice field.
Yes, you can.
That's
Well, thank you guys for sharing. Games worth
the hype. Yes, absolutely. Obviously, if you, dear watchers, have any games that you think are worth the hype or that you would like to see our game reviewers review, feel free to email us at Hodgepodge? I think it's at hodgepodge@kdl.org. Feel free to send those our way. All right, what are we doing now? Oh, weather report. Weather report. Does Greg know yet that his snow person melted?
I don't know.
I don't remember. I don't want to be the one to break it to him. Oh, come on! Wait, I think it... Okay, so nose goes and you touched your nose first, which means you go. Right? That's...
No. No.
We just won't mention it. Roll the weather report and we'll pretend it never happened.
Never happened.
Never happened. It's fine. That was weird. Wasn't much of a weather report, but I
I got it. I clicked on the wrong thing again. We should probably get rid of that clip. Okay, here we go.
I'm okay. I'm okay. Back to you, Monica Clare.
he was filming on a roof and I had this moment of utter terror. And then I was like, no, surely someone edited this. Like, we wouldn't have put it onto Hodgepodge if he fell off a roof. Okay, well, that wasn't a weather report.
We need something a little bit more informational.
Yeah.
Ooh, I think I have something. Let me try this thing.
You're always prepared. Come on now.
That's what I do best. Let's try this other thing from Mr. Greg. See if that's more informational.
Hey, Monica Clare, today on the It Depends on the Weather Report, what people want to know is whether or not you have ever eaten uncooked ramen. That is the question for today, and we are going to ask a few people that we run into, have you ever eaten uncooked ramen?
So raw ramen, I think I have a cousin who makes a salad that has like chopped up raw ramen noodles in it, kind of to give it that crouton crunch, but it's not croutons, it's raw ramen. So that's about my only experience with raw ramen.
Have you ever eaten uncooked ramen?
Of course not. Why would I do that?
No. No, I have never eaten uncooked ramen.
No, I have not eaten uncooked ramen before.
Why, yes, I have.
Questions we all wonder, huh?
Okay, I feel like Hodgepodge viewers need to understand that this now explains to me, because I never know what's happening in this show, right? For all intents and purposes. Claire handles this, the moderator comes up with random questions, and I'm just along for the ride. But Claire, for several weeks now, as I leave the house in the morning before Hodgepodge, has said things like, "Did you bring a pack of ramen with you?" I've been carrying around this pack of ramen in my purse for weeks now because Claire suggested I might need it for Hodgepodge at some point. And now,
surprise!
Now I understand, and I'm also frightened.
Wait, you've never had raw ramen before?
I mean, like, I've had like a spare noodle here and there as I'm cooking ramen. Like, if one falls out of the package, I just like eat the little piece that fell out, but I've never like taken a bite of a ramen packet.
Well, guess what we get to do today?
I don't want to take a bite out of a ramen.
Well, the way I like it is like crumbling it up and then just putting the packet over it. But we don't have to do that. We could just eat it plain.
No, wait. I'm sorry. You crumble it up dry, and then you sprinkle the flavor packet on it dry, and then you consume it dry.
I mean, this is gonna sound gross, but it's like a savory fun dip, and I'm here for a fun dip.
A savory fun dip.
Come on, get your ramen. Come on.
mind-boggling to me. Oh, wait.
Discount.
Oh, okay. I can just open mine, right? I don't need to crumble mine like a savory fun dip. What do you eat it with then? Because with a fun dip, you have the candy dipper. It's more like a walking taco in that case, right? If you just have the crumbled up things and the flavoring in a bag and you like a spoon.
Yeah, but I guess I look at it more like a potato chip fun dip type of situation. Since I had to like lick it, dip it.
Yes, I'm eating ramen for dinner tonight. This was not the plan.
I mean, like, come on.
That is not, no. Remember how I'm ancient now? I no longer need to bow to social pressures. Like, I'm eating a mouthful of raw ramen. Surely you should too. Although I guess I am. There's like people at the windows where I'm filming who are about to watch me just chop down on this.
I hate to break this to you, but there are people all over watching this as well.
That's different. I can't see them looking at me. All right. Okay. I mean, that's certainly a large mouthful of dry, tasteless noodles that turn strangely gelatinous the longer you chew them.
Not tasteless.
Did you put the flavor packet on yours already?
No, not yet. I'm waiting for you to get there so you can try it with me.
You're gonna make me like waste all this. Okay.
No, fine.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I have my soy sauce flavoring. All right.
You don't need very much.
Not the content that people are here to see. I don't know what content they're here to see, but I am certain it is not this.
You don't need very much. You can sprinkle just a little bit on. Love it.
I'm just real unhappy about it.
You like it. You like it.
Okay, so I'll be.
You like it. You like it. You like it.
If I was trapped somewhere with no water source and didn't mind the fact that I would be intensely thirsty after eating this. So I'm trapped somewhere, there's no water source, I'm extremely hungry, I'm not thinking about the fact that I'll be thirsty afterwards, and all I have on me is a single bag of soy sauce flavored ramen noodles. Then I would eat this.
So you like it.
I'm just gonna put this back in the bag and eat it with an egg later the way it was intended to be eaten. Wow, that was a journey.
So now we both can say, yes, Mr. Greg, we've eaten raw ramen.
Raw ramen. Wow, can't wait for the next one of those questions. I've also been carrying a bag of Oreos around for several weeks for reasons I have yet to be told why, and that challenge seems like it will be much tastier.
You need some calm. You need to decompress. How about we have a nice,
yeah,
calm thing. Like spinning.
Like
Huh?
ballet?
No.
Okay.
Like, okay, here we go.
That is some fairy tale nonsense right there. I am obsessed with that.
I guess I just expect you to go on a tangent of like, I'm going to get a spinning wheel. I am going to.
No, because
No?
I am not living that Rumpelstiltskin life. However, I am enjoying what that's like. That's magic. Like, how did someone make that? How did someone be like, you know what we need? We need a wheel, but also it's got little joggy legs, and also it's got a little grabby doodad, and also it's got this little spinny bit that captures, like, people are awesome. That, I love that. That was so cool. I never want to do that. I would injure myself on that or break what looks like a very expensive device.
There's that, yeah.
Yeah, like the wheel would just like go off down the road. Like I can't even imagine. Wow, though. Who knew? We see so much cool stuff here. I love it. Okay. I'm trying to keep us on track because we are way over time for today, I believe, because I got distracted trying to put off eating raw ramen and sort of ate up time we weren't expecting to use. We have to talk about poetry contest, right? Because the deadline for that is coming right up. Do we just have to say, submit your poems to the poetry contest? Submit your poems to the poetry contest. You can sign up to using the website that is below there. Yes, right there, website. And you have an opportunity to win prizes. If you submit up to 2 poems in our poetry contest online at the website below, you also will get the opportunity to participate in our online slam, which is amazing. It's on 2 different nights, sometime in April. I can't think of the date right now, but like the last 2 Thursdays in April. You'll get the details if you submit a poem to our poetry contest. Team Poetry.
Poetry. Now, fun fact.
Fun fact. The last time you did that, you made me eat raw ramen.
This isn't a fun to do that.
Okay.
Hippos produce pink milk.
No. No. What? What? Why a hippo's milk is pink? Why is that? Why is that what I'm looking at?
Well, because it's not actually true.
I can't decide if I'm relieved or really angry that my first Google result was confirming that hippos have pink milk.
Yeah. So it's like on a fun fact list like crazy, but it's actually been debunked because hippos produce like a white beige colored milk, like every other mammal.
Like mammals.
However, we think that the rumor came up that the fun fact is made because hippos do sweat kind of pinkish. And because of like hippoceric acid or something, I don't know the specifics, but it does not produce pink milk. Not sure how that connected. But fun fact, the red pigment in their sweat acts as a great suntan lotion. Yeah, so don't believe everything you see on the internet, because
I don't even know where to go from there.
I tricked you all.
Yeah, don't trust the internet, kids. Use smart searches, I guess, not like me. I was searching fast, though, to be fair. That was just the first result. If I had scrolled further, it does appear that Snopes debunked it.
Snopes.
What an interesting fun fact slash debunking a fun fact slash new fun fact that is equally gross compared to the original fun fact, which I feel is a whole journey for me today.
Yeah, that's Hodgepodge.
Hodgepodge.
It's a show.
See you later, everybody.
Hodgepodge, it's a show. It's a lot of things that sort of go together. Hodgepodge, we think it's funny. We hope you do too. But if you don't, we're gonna do it anyway. Hodgepodge, it's a show. It's a lot of things that sort of go together. Hodgepodge, now you know what happens when we can't get together. Hodgepodge.